Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for mid-August 2022. We're just going to jump right in here, Capricorn, and we are going to see what comes up for you at this time. And that'll be that. Definitely focus on joy at this time. You have this hummingbird spirit, which has joy on it, but you also have this beaver spirit, which is kind of like a card of working on things that you enjoy, working on things that you actually want to work on, and needing to make sure that you're kind of focusing on that. And there seems to be a focus on that in general in your readings over the past few weeks, where it's like, you know, if you're doing things that you don't enjoy, that are just kind of like, you know, a waste of your brain space, then I feel that things are going to be a lot harder than they need to be, is what this reading is basically saying. So let's see here. You have this hummingbird spirit. Again, it says joy on it. The thing with hummingbirds, their totem meaning as well, is that they travel long distances to find their nectar. So I feel you have definitely been on a very long journey to kind of like find your happiness, or to find something that makes you happy. I kind of, if I'm being honest with you, I feel like saying that not only are you very close, but I kind of feel like saying it's the next thing. But some of you, I feel like, are already thinking about the next thing that you're going to be doing in your life. It could be a new job. You could just be upgrading the job or career you have right now. You could be getting a raise, promotion, or moving to a different, part of the business or something like that. I'm not saying you're like completely leaving a career if you love it, but you could be making, I just see you kind of, you know, making some sort of change. And I feel like it's almost like you're finding your perfect fit. Maybe that's a better way to put it. And I do feel this is financially related here, is what I would say to you. So, you know, that's really all I get. You do have some love stuff here, but what I would say is it kind of looks like you're releasing a person, or you are releasing, a love, is what I would say to you. It's kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. When I focus on this middle row here, right here, what I see in my head is like one of those X charts where it's like I see a line going down and I see a line going this way up. Like I feel like you've gone up. I feel like they've gone down. I don't know, take it how it resonates. If you're leaving someone behind, I feel like this was a situationship that really never got anywhere. I feel like it's about 3 to 7 years old, but I feel like more 4 years that you've been with this person or dealing with this person. They've been in your energy, is what I would say. I'm not even sure there's a commitment here. Intuitively, I don't feel like what is it, is what I feel like asking. Very specific story. But again, I feel like you've gone like this. They've kind of like gone down. And I don't know. I feel like you're just more focused on your own happiness, which is exactly what you should be doing. You have the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles is about an opportunity. I kind of feel this is the type of opportunity that you're looking for. You know, an Ace of Pentacles opportunity is like a garden. It's like something that you can take care of for a very long period of time. Not only that, the better you take care of it, the more it provides. And, you know, I feel like Capricorn loves that. I have a ton of Capricorn in my chart. I love that. I love seeing results, obviously, for the work that I do. But not only that, I love things that are kind of like more that I know I can work on for a long period of time, like long-term projects like this channel that I know are going to provide for a long time. The better I take care of it, right? Makes perfect sense. And I feel like that's what you're looking for, if you don't already have it. And again, some of you, I feel like you do have it, but you're just kind of, you know, maybe you've been growing, you know, green beans for a very long time. Nobody likes green beans. A lot of people lie in my comments and say they love green beans, but I know you're lying, okay? Number one. So it's like, why not grow something everyone likes? Like, you know, like watermelon, cantaloupe, like the good stuff, the sweet stuff, berries. You know, everybody likes those things, right? Nobody likes green beans and carrots. That's a lie. So don't even bother. But what I would say here is I feel like you're starting to like do that. You're starting to focus on growing things that people love. And I'm speaking figuratively here, of course, but you could be working on like your business and like doing things that have a bigger effect on the people around you, which is exactly what I believe we should be doing right now, especially with the astrology. Next, you have the Two of Pentacles. Again, work hard, play hard. You don't mind hard work. You're a Capricorn. You have that beaver card at the end, which is literally a card of hard work, but it's a card of like doing work that matters. To me, there's a difference between like working hard and doing nothing, really, and working hard and doing something that matters. And that's what I feel the focus on is here in the reading. It's like you don't mind the hard work as long as it matters, as long as it leads to a result. And that's what this Two of Pentacles is saying to me. Two of Pentacles, there's this infinity symbol, this figure 8, right here in the middle of the card. And it kind of represents, you put energy into something. Do you get energy back? Does it fill you back up? Does it, fulfill you in some way? And some of you, I feel, are, again, very focused on that. You do have the Two of Wands. Like, Two of Wands to me is a card of taking the lead, number one. But it's also a card of kind of like progress. And I don't always say that with the Two of Wands, but I do feel, again, that you are making a lot of progress in finding an opportunity that brings you more joy, more happiness, kind of like whatever you want to call it. Next, you have the What Do You Need to Release card. It says Waning Moon on it. I feel for some of you that this is clearly a person. I basically told the story at the beginning of the reading, so I feel that very strongly, that for some of you, not all of you, obviously, and, I feel there is a person that kind of, I just feel like they're going nowhere, if I'm being honest with you here, and so I feel like you're just walking away from this situation, plain and simple. This person strikes me as someone who has too much fear. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 2 sevens in a row. Right here is internal fears that don't exist. So if you're dealing with a person that has too much fear, and people express fear in different ways. Some people express fear as anger. So I kind of picked that up here with the Emperor. You might be dealing with a person who's angry, but really they're fearful. It's not angry. It's not anger. It's fear. And but maybe it's expressed as anger. And for others, I feel like straight up that they're fearful in general. And it's just like, it just feels like a time suck to me here, Capricorn, in the middle, if I'm being honest with you again. You have the Lovers, the 7 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. The thing that I really love about this row is the Queen of Wands, because I feel like, you're being bold, you're being assertive. I feel like you're standing up for what you want here with the Queen of Wands. I also feel like there's no one like you. She has this black cat right here. And the black cat in the tarot, at the time of tarot, black cats were considered very unlucky. And again, I'm not speaking about black cats right now. Someone always gets offended whenever I bring up the black cat. This is just a story, people, right? I'm not talking about your black cat. And also, on top of that, it's a happy story. She doesn't give two you-know-whats about what anyone thinks about her black cat. That's the whole point of the Queen of Wands, is that she doesn't care what anyone thinks. She's going to have her black cat, and she's going to love it, right? So I feel for a lot of you, there are certain parts of you, there are certain things that you want to do, and I feel like you want to do them, and that's all that matters. It's kind of like you're living your, I would say your authentic self in a lot of ways. I feel like more people should do that, but I feel like you're not making compromises for other people and all this other stuff. Like, I get this certain level of boldness, which I pretty much get for everyone right now, but really, what I would say is that we all need to be bold and assertive. We all need to express ourselves and go for the things we want. That's what the universe really wants people to do, I believe. But for you, it's a little bit different. I feel like you just are doing it, which is great. You have these 7 of Wands, which is putting up certain boundaries. I kind of almost see one of those, what do you call those things? The with the sand, the timers, the sand timers, an hourglass, right? I'm at a loss for words as usual. So I see an hourglass in my head. But I feel like it's saying something is shifting between you and another person for some of you. Like I said, if you're dealing with this person, but it's almost like that hourglass is the energy shifting, where it's coming back to you. I feel like you're no longer giving energy to them. Maybe an hourglass isn't the best thing, but the best word, but that's kind of what I'm seeing in my head. So that might make sense to some of you. I feel like you're kind of protecting your own time, and this is exactly what I would be doing with this 7 of Wands. You do have that 7 of Swords in the same diagonal, so you could have some fears about doing this, but here's the thing. It's I always tell people, it's have you ever had a breakup and then all of a sudden your life gets significantly better, right? I've talked to so many people where they've gone through a breakup and their money improves significantly. Why do you think that is, Capricorn? It's because your brain is so focused on the breakup and the fact that you're hurt, right, that you're not worrying about your money any longer. So because you've removed your energy from the situation, something else is improving, right, in your life, or other things improve. I've heard this story from so many people that they went through a breakup, then all of a sudden they have their glow up, and it's why do you think that is? Because they stop thinking about their other problems. They just worry about this one problem. So what I would say here is I feel like what you're noticing is putting up boundaries with, and I'm not saying you have to go through this breakup, but what I'm saying is you're putting up boundaries with certain things, and because you're doing that and you're not willing to settle, I feel like you're attracting good things. I hope that makes sense. You also have the Lovers, so again, I do feel like there could have been love here. I feel like the other person, really, I usually never say this stuff, but I really feel if this is a person, I feel like they're missing out big time, and I feel like they're going to be feeling it in the future. And again, I don't read like that because, number one, I don't care. Number two, I don't think we should, like, hope that people hurt in the future because we're not in their lives, right? I don't believe we should feel that way. But again, I do feel this person could be having regrets in the future. For those of you where this is not love, I feel like you're just picking a new path. Again, the Lovers is pretty simple. It has to do with your values, and we have Uranus and Taurus right now. And as I've been beating a dead horse, right, talking about Uranus and Taurus, because it's like if we're not doing things that we value, joy, the Beaver card that we're going to talk about in a minute, if we're not doing things that we can put our heart and soul into that brings us joy and matches up with our values, not going to work. So Lovers is about your values, and kind of like picking the projects, picking the businesses, picking even the hobbies, the things that you love to do, doing more of those things, because if you do, you'll be successful, especially if those things benefit another person. Again, I always say teamwork makes the dream work for you. You have no teamwork cards here for once, Capricorn, but what I would say, it's more about co-creation. It's like if we can do something that benefits a couple of other people at least, really, really good. I feel that we're entering into a time where doing that is just gonna, like, we're gonna see major increase, and then they're gonna see increase, and we're gonna see increase. Like, we're trying to create this, I kind of feel like the universe is like saying, hey, there's a lot of crappy stuff going on in the world, so we need to create some like positive snowballs here where we can build some positive momentum so we can get things moving in the right direction instead of the wrong direction, right? Which is, Zuckerberg turning us into robots, Dr. Evil, Klaus Schwab, feeding us bugs, whatever the bullshit that they want to do is, right? We need to go the other way. So that's what I'll say there. But there you go. Next, in the last row, you have this Deep Knowing card, and you have the Beaver Spirit. So again, I feel like you already know what you love to do. Beaver Spirit is about just doing it. And again, I feel like in the near future, you will be working hard on something that you really want to do. So I kind of like this here, just in general. I love it. So that looks pretty good to me. You have the Seven of Swords, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords in your last row. The Seven of Swords is a card of lying, cheating, stealing, but is also kind of like a card of needing to get out of your head. So I would get out of your head. It's also a card of needing to have more fun and needing to bring joy into the things that you do. So if there is like something that you love to do in your life, I would do more of that thing with this card. It's like you have the Two of Pentacles here, work hard, play hard. For whatever, I don't know why, but like all of a sudden for you, it seems probably because you are working really hard. It just seems like there's a need to have some fun, to do some things that you enjoy. I think when we get too much in work mode, and then we don't like take care of our hobbies or don't spend time with our friends or family, it's just not good, right? Next, you have the Emperor. I would stick to the plan. I feel like you're coming up with some very good plans. I also feel that you are kind of going to be very, I feel like you're building a very solid foundation on something, and I would stick to that foundation with the Emperor. I do feel like an Aries energy here. We're going to have to clarify that because it feels separate to the reading. I'm not going to lie, for some reason, I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting here. I'm getting something about the second house here with that Emperor energy. Second house is values, again, material goods, our earned income, things like that in astrology, and definitely has to do with money. I feel like this is a good thing, whatever it is here, Aries, but we're going to clarify it because I'm not exactly clear what it's trying to say. And finally, you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is like walking away from things that no longer serve you. It's normally a card of like winning at all costs. The guy in the front there, he is just trying to win at all cost. There's another way to read the Five of Swords, which is that actually all three of these guys are the same guy. It's just talking about how he has kind of like learned how to, go through life. He has learned how to roll with the punches. He's learned how to go through battle. In the last position there, the front part of him, it's kind of like it's not necessarily about learning how to lose, but it's about learning how to, cut your losses, learning how to win as well, and all those things. So I feel like you've kind of like, you're no longer, I feel good about this. I feel there's a sense of confidence here is what I'm trying to spit out. Like, I feel like even in moments where you try something in your business that doesn't work out, instead of getting disappointed and allowing it to prevent you from moving forward, I actually feel you're more confident. Like, you're saying, oh, that didn't work out. Like, I'm just going to try something else. So I feel good about that. With the Two of Wands, you have the Four of Wands, marriage. Some of you, if you want love, could have love coming in, and again, it could be actually, I feel quite surprising. I feel like you're surprised by like the person. I don't know why I feel this. I feel this. I felt this for you like multiple times in the past, Capricorn. If you want love, I feel like it's available to you. And again, I feel like you're just surprised by the person. I also feel, I feel like the weird part about it is like just putting myself in your shoes, looking through your eyes. It's like I feel like you're like, wow, I can't believe this person like only wants to be with me. Like I feel like they legitimately only want to pay attention to you, which is kind of, I don't know, interesting, but I don't know, roll with it. Looks good to me if it's love. For others, that is a card of freedom. I definitely feel everyone is focused on freedom right now, obviously with Uranus and Taurus. You know, we all probably are going to be, again, wanting to do things that match up with our values. So I mean freedom in the sense that if you have a job that doesn't match with your values, you want the freedom to go get a career job that does. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a card of spontaneousness. Again, I feel like there are huge benefits in being spontaneous at this time. We talked about this in the bonus readings with the triple conjunction this month, that if I were you, and I basically am, I would be focusing on if something doesn't work, there's another way. Knight of Wands, he's spontaneous like that. If he tries to build something and it doesn't work out, he's like, oh, I just haven't figured it out yet. He doesn't worry so much about how he accomplishes his goal. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of educational learning. I feel like you are kind of taking things to the next level. I feel like outside the box thinking would be extremely beneficial to you as well. It's kind of weird how I feel about the Hierophant for you. It's like, you know, sometimes I feel like there's just traditional, regular knowledge, you know, about whatever it is that you do in your life. But then there's like stuff outside of the box that can't be taught, that can only be learned through experience. And I feel like sprinkling those things into your daily life would be extremely beneficial. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. With the Lovers, you have the High Priestess. Definitely could be a Pisces coming in for some of you. Could also be a Gemini as well. I feel regardless, it's someone who's very intuitive. I feel like it's very intuitive connection in general if there's love coming in for you. Very mysterious as well person. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Lovers. So again, there definitely could be love coming in for you. Again, I need to remind myself to stop saying coming in for you. Nothing just comes in for you. I always get comments where people are like, you said love was coming in for me. I'm like, what'd you do about it? And they're always like, I sat on the couch. I'm like, yeah, exactly. You know, no one's just going to like magically appear next to you on the couch. No one's going to like, you know, it's not like life isn't like a movie. I hate to tell you. Well, it is, but you know, life isn't, you're not going to just be in the store and like Freddie Prinze Jr. is going to come like run you over with his car. It's going to be like, ha, funny romantic comedy. Not going to happen, right? So what I would say here is you have to get out there. You have to open up. Seven of Wands. You have to like open up to people, use your words, your mouth, talk to people. Things like that is what I would say. Plain and simple. For the rest of you, I feel like there's another opportunity here that could be very successful, but it's like you're already moving towards it, like I said at the beginning of the reading. With the Queen of Wands, you have the Six of Pentacles. I would invest in things that invest in you. Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Are you kidding? To me, very black and white tarot right here. Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. It's like, you know, if you're starting a business, if you put energy in, do you get energy out? If the answer is yes, keep going. And again, this goes for every little aspect of your business. It's like, are the things you're doing leading to you moving forward? I know it sounds simple, but again, I said it at the beginning of 2022. The answer to 2022, to me, and beyond actually, is the Justice card. Cause and effect. If I put in this amount of work, what do I get out of it? Is it fulfilling me? If the answer is no, do something else. Same thing in love, you know, everything. Health, everything. With the Seven of Swords, you have the Hermit. The Hermit is kind of like a card of having learned something, gone through a dark night of the soul, having climbed to the top of a mountain. So I feel like you're kind of coming out of the darkness here with this energy, so I like it. With the Emperor, you have the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work here, Capricorn. There you go. Exactly what I was talking about. And I literally said that I was getting something about the second house. You have two cards here that have polka dots. Polka dots on his cloak on the Seven of Swords. You have polka dots on the lady here on the Three of Pentacles. So I definitely feel, as I said, co-creation is what is going to increase your second house, your earned income, your valuables, good things in your life, and also a card of having a plan. With the Five of Swords, you have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is kind of like coming to an agreement, but it can also represent needing to see this new island behind you. There's like more opportunity coming in for you somewhere else. Pretty interesting. Excuse me. Looks really good. So thank you for being here. I like where this is going. A lot of joy, happiness, good things, right? So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.